Welcome back to another war video. So this time here, as you can see on the screen, it is Kenobi. Everybody who's played this game and taken war somewhat seriously or even looks around knows who Kenobi are. So don't really need to explain much. Here, it's actually a sort of like a busy day / time for me, so the officers were quite kind and they gave me 2 fights. The guy in the battle group asked if I could bring Odin to help him on the joint 1, 2, 3, but ended up doing without. So by the time I get into it there, you can see that the scores are very, very close in the war. We're marginally ahead in terms of we've got more attacker kills to the same defender kills as them, and I think our time was slightly better at this point. But here the boss is down, we're just waiting to do the final push, and I'm just waiting for my teammate Alex here to use She-Hulk on this Ebony Maw and get this down. So I've sped it up just to try and make it a little bit quicker. There you go, Alex has done the job. Great job to Alex, to be fair. It's never easy when we're the last people in the whole alliance to move. And yeah, so the officers messaged us and just said, look, the last people, this is the big push. Again, this is the chance to be able to beat Kenobi in the season and to really open up Masters and maybe even top 3 for people, including ourselves. So please boost big. So I was like, fine, okay. I had the choice of Moorman or Nick Fury. For the Spider-Ham, decided to bring in Nick, just in case I needed the second life. I asked about the best way to do the fight, and they said don't risk any intercepts. Just kind of take it normal. And as you can see here, I'm just kind of going with the flow. 20 seconds in, almost 80%, so you're like, right, okay. It's not going to be a too long a fight. It shouldn't be too difficult. He starts gaining some of his nonsense things here and then starts getting a chance to evade. Evades there, takes 2 of my indestructible buffs off me, which is nice. Evades again there, hits me with a special 1, takes all the rest of them, and then instantly crits me. So this is the point where I know that, okay, I'm getting into it here. Throw the heavy attack to remove all the taunt and the Porker Poppers off me, just to try and hit a special 3. And we're just going to go for the fight now. Watch this animation. So special 3, yeah, they have the protection up. 30% boosted now, we're just 2%. Which is, in my opinion, that's crazy. It's a special 3, so obviously I know it doesn't hit the hard and categorically it doesn't do the best, but to only take off like 3% is still crazy. So yeah, we're just going through the fight now. He's about to start evading again. There you go. Managed to dodge that one pretty quickly. Just waiting for these timers to kick in now. So you see I'm just doing 2 hits while they're stunned until this timer goes away from the 10 nonsense. So here, he actually still evades me somehow. But yeah, so I'm going to take off these again. I was going to throw the special 2, but then remembered that I didn't have my indestructible anymore. Was in the corner, got parried. Yeah, so that took me down to 1% of my first life. Throw the special 3, just to try and get some health back. As you can see there, Spider Pig's on, what, 48% I think it is. Again, that special did nothing, I think it was like 600. I'm going into the life decoy here and I just decide, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. So I managed to hit an intercept there, and you can just see the damage is nuts. I should have just done that from the start, gone for a quick intercept and bosh, but at the end of the day, full attack bonus. The reason why I brought in Nick was just in case something went wrong, and I was covered here. I can see that there's not much time left on my indestructible boost from how long Spider-Ham took me, so I'll just go straight in with Doom. And normally this wouldn't be a great matchup because of the high ground, but obviously with the boss being down before we do the fight, it then just opens us up to be a really quick Doom fight. I'm not going to bother going for any intercepts or anything again. We're trying to just get the attack bonus here, get out of here clean and actually win the war. Because for a lot of the times, people don't match up and they won't really get the chance to ever beat Kenobi. So for us, this is always a good chance to show that we might not spend a lot but in terms of skill and stuff, we can try and hang with the best of them, if not beat them. And yeah, we're one of them alliances that might not have all the rank 4s in the world and all the highest prestige, but we can at least still play the game. And realistically right now, this is the only game mode that people have got to showcase some form of competitive nature. But you can see here now, I'm going to go for my second special free with Doctor Doom. And even without the intercept node being dropped, it still does loads of damage to the Airwalker. And I'm just going to be able to keep going through and picking off the fight like you normally would with Doom. I was thinking about throwing a special 2 here, just because I still have the 2 Furies, but as you can see, by the time I was going to throw the special 2, I may as well have done a combo and got back up to a special 3, and as quite a few of my alliance mates would say, we're gonna finish the fight in style. They're going to be stunned, I'm just going to get to give them one good whack. So at this point, the officers messaged and said, can I put the pre-fights onto Professor X for the protection and the added fury. So you can just see me doing it now. Obviously I didn't get to do it, use it at the start because the alliance mate did it without putting a shock one. But as you can see, I'm backing out as quick as I can just so there's no chance that I click to fight with Odin there. And at this point the war's technically over. They had 17 fights to go with only a few seconds left. So as you can see there, we managed to beat Kenobi. This is now the 3rd time in a row for us, so as an alliance we're pretty proud of ourselves. And then right now, I just thought I'd throw a little bonus in because there's not very much exciting stuff from that war in terms of myself. So this is a featured 6-star crystal. I normally let my better half open these for me. So we were talking while cooking dinner and I was like, will you just open this crystal for me? So yeah, she's just waiting for it now, and she's waiting and talking about how her day went. And eventually, I don't even know if she clicked it, it might have been Kabam by this point because they just got bored of us spinning the crystal. But it's going to end up dropping on null. I would have really liked for it to have gone cable, but nulls, a lot of people like them. I've not really used them enough, don't know enough. I just think that they have to be a high signature level if I remember rightly. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, thank you very much for watching it, and like, comment and subscribe.